Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment, but be kind. And also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You could always leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any positive interaction really helps the page. So let's get to it. I did a video on this when it transpired. When Tamar's road manager spoke out. And then other people spoke out. And then Tamar spoke out. So what transpired that day? Tamar invited Chrisean to her event. There's a lot that happened that day. In the middle of the prayer, Tamar cut in while they were praying. Toni Braxton and Tamar were holding hands, and Chrisean broke that up. And everybody was like looking at her like, why would you, one, walk during the prayer? Why would you break up a prayer between two sisters and try and grab Toni's hand? So then the other video was, I'm just giving y'all a build up. The other video was Toni didn't really want to touch her. And you got to remember, Toni at this point really didn't know her. And Toni has health concerns. So Toni was protecting herself. Then there was another video that popped up when Chrisean is dancing. Yeah, she's kind of twerking. And Toni's looking like, what's really going on? And Toni had that facial expression. Everybody was calling Toni out. It's like, okay, girl, we just taking a picture of you twerking. And then, of course, Tamar responded to that. And then we had the situation where there was an alleged situationship. I have to watch what I say because I've noticed if I say certain words, I get flagged. So, it's basically saying Chrisean Rock officially sued for allegedly hurting James Wright in the Los Angeles Event Center is basically what it's trying to say. So for the longest time, Chrisean was trying to say, I didn't touch that man. Chrisean was trying to say, I didn't get arrested. Chrisean was trying to say there's no video. But then a video came out last month. Chrisean would say the police was never called, but then another manager said, no, I called the police. I told security to call the police, but in all actuality, they said, no, I needed to call because it was within an area they couldn't prove something happened. I don't know why they were saying security couldn't call. That was kind of weird. So the manager spoke out. Tamar's producing manager spoke out, and he basically came and told us everything. And I guess Tamar did not want it to be told, or maybe she wanted to tell it. And he had a right to say, my show kind of got messed up from her antics. It was basically what he was saying. So I think Tamar was trying to keep it friendly between her and Chrisean. And then people were like, why is Chrisean and Tamar even hanging out? That don't make any sense. My voice goes in and out. I'm still recovering, but I'm almost 70% back. So, where was my train of thought? So Tamar was trying to clear the air. Chrisean was basically trying to say nothing happened. So now that the videos has happened, we had saw a video because at first James was not showing his face. He's like, I'm not going to show y'all because y'all going to be so angry of what transpired. But somebody actually recorded Tamar cleaning up his face and showing the chipped tooth. Because remember, a few days after, James was at the dentist. He was like, I'm not showing y'all my face. Y'all would be extremely mad. So I think they're trying to say the rings on the finger was what transpired and how it happened. In the report, I just saw a video that somebody posted, Nick at Night. So you go over there, Nick at Night. I always try and give kudos to who has the documents. I don't often do documents. If y'all only knew how busy my schedule was, then y'all would get why I don't really do documents. Nor do I pull documents and pay for Pacer. Those are really great YouTubers and bloggers that pull those documents. They have to pay for those documents. So that's why sometimes they're asked for donations, because they are paying for documents to show you guys. So Nika Knight showed that there was documents in regards to what transpired, how it transpired, and that there's actually documents in regards to what's going on. So that's sad. So then let's go back a few days, either this week or last week. Chrisean's been crying, and then she was like, "Oh, it's media." But then, of course, we know Chrisean moved into Blueface's house. And then people are saying, "Why would you do that?" Chrisean got his tattoo on her face. They were like, "Why would you do that?" So many people are saying, what's really going on with Chrisean? She seems extremely emotional. She lost a lot of followers. At first, she had lost 200K. Then she had lost 300K. And then she was telling people she didn't care that she lost that. But people are like, why would you tattoo a man's face on your face when you just got it removed from your neck? From all the things that you say about him, all the things that he's done, why are you still attaching yourself to that man when he's in jail? All the issues and problems. And then you'll notice that Blueface will do certain stuff, but he don't want to prove that they still fooling around or still hanging out. And then he does stuff different than Chrisean. That's the weird part about it. Blueface want to stay connected to her, but he doesn't want to claim her. That's interesting. He'll claim Jaden, but he don't want to really claim Chrisean. Now, the reason he did claim her a few days before, because he probably knew he was going to turn himself in. Now, Blueface is in jail. They were saying he was coming out in the summer, but allegedly it's being reported that he broke his probation, or he has violations. So there's another state that wants him as soon as he gets out of jail from this location. And I can't remember if it's Vegas. Don't quote me on that one. But yeah, Blueface, Chrisean, there's so much going on. James has filed a lawsuit. We get it. And we understand why. But let's go to this other one. So it's basically like, oops, James Wright officially charges against Chrisean for allegedly hitting him in the nose and chipping his tooth. So there's a slight, information and case number. So that's a little information, but well wishes. It's just sad that she is a mom. People are concerned about the child. Is there health concerns? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to call that. People are saying, is he having different milestones? So well wishes. Well wishes. Let's see what happens and what's going to transpire with her. And people were like, she's a mom. She should have thought about that before continuing to act like she could do baddies outside of Baddies Zeus show. Like I told y'all, reality people think they could do that kind of stuff in the real world, and it causes issues for you. Well wishes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.